Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today is Sunday, but as some of you will have seen, I have not been very well this week, so I don't think my voice is going to hold out for a whip and chat. I don't want to be coughing at you guys and yeah, hurting anybody's ears, so I'm going to give you a brief catch up of kind of what I've been up to this week, but then I want to show my stitching progress because I wasn't up to my Flosstube on Thursday. I'd developed a really hacking cough and things like that, but yeah, I did want to make sure I did do a video today. I'm feeling much better, but yeah, it started sort of the middle of the previous week. I started with a bit of a sniffly nose and but yeah, I think a lot of people are in the same situation. So yeah, I started with a bit of a sniffly cold. I didn't think it'd turn into anything, but yeah, as we got into this week, yeah, the cold got worse. I then started feeling all achy, and then I developed a hacking cough, and but yeah, towards the end of this week I started to feeling much better. My cold more or less disappeared, but then I was left with this cough, which then led to a sore throat. Yesterday I had really swollen tonsils, and yeah, not tonsils, glands, you know, in your neck. But got up this morning and those have really gone down. I can hardly feel them now. They really feel back to normal, more or less. But yeah, I've not been feeling very well at all. Monday there wasn't a Doll's House stream, Disney Doll House. Yeah, I wasn't very well. Chris isn't very well at the moment, but that's not for me to tell. But yeah, neither of us were up to the Disney Doll House live on Monday, so I put a post on my community tab on my channel, just apologising, just saying there won't be a Doll's House due to both being ill. So thank you everybody that commented under that post, sending well wishes and get betters, and so thank you everybody for that. Then on Friday, me and Mark were both at the dentist. So in the morning, once I'd had my coffee, I was doing all my jobs and feeding the pets and washing up and everything, and I noticed one of the guinea pigs hadn't come out for a breakfast. Didn't think anything of it. I thought, you know, she'll emerge soon, but I forgot to check before we left for the dentist. So then later on when we get home, when we're feeding the pets, I said to Mark, I said to my husband, has Brownie come out for a tea? He said no. He said Fud just come out, but no, there's no sign of Brownie. So I explained to him what had happened in the morning. He looked, and yeah, we have lost one of our girl guinea pigs, Brownie, must have passed away overnight. So yeah, really quite upset. But yeah, a little Brownie. So Mark lifted her out of the cage, and we've put her in a little box for the time being, and Mark decided he was gonna light a candle for her, and then when the boys got home from college and university, yeah, we had to tell them, and there was quite a few tears. Yeah, so that happened on Friday, and then we don't know what's going on with our cat, with Luke. He tends to disappear for a few days, and then the next morning he'll appear on the windowsill. But yesterday Mark thought he saw him in one of the neighbours' gardens, so we're out there shouting for him, and he didn't come in, and so Mark came back up here to look out of one of the upstairs windows, and he said, I think he's gone into one of the neighbours' houses. So we don't know if Luke has become a two-house cat, or we don't know. Like I said, he seemed to think he saw Luke going into a neighbour's neighbour's house, even a neighbour's house. So yeah, we think Luke has become a two-home cat, because like I say, he will disappear for a couple of days, and then he'll suddenly appear on the windowsill. So we think he's become a two-family cat, has Luke, our little black and white kitty. So if I remember rightly, he did that the week before as well, the week before last, and then last week. So we'll yeah, like I said, he does come home, he does, want fussing and things like that, but yeah, he does come home after a couple of days, but yeah, he disappears, so we think he's become a two-family cat. So that happened this week as well. So then on Thursday would be, well, normally the crafting quiz, but again, me and Chris weren't up to that. Gillian was working, so Alex said he would be happy to continue doing the show. He'd do his Horlicks's Fortunes. So yeah, he was happy to do that. He was yeah. So he asked me to set up the show for him, because I have the description box and the thumbnail, and so I did that for him. But then my husband decided to go in and do the live with him, so in support. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yes, so it was Horlicks and my husband, Mark's Mods, did the crafting quiz. Sorry, sip of coffee. So yeah, they did Horlicks's Fortunes. I think Horlicks was colouring, and Mark was doing some things to modify the propellers for the Titanic build that he's doing. He was doing some masking off, so he wants to paint the tips of the propellers, I believe. So he needed to mask up the rest of the propellers and obviously the middle section, and so he wants to do some modifications to that. So he was doing that on the crafting quiz. But yeah, everybody always enjoys Horlicks's fortunes, so it's always really good fun. It's just like a family fortune, so guess the top 5 answers, the top 10 answers, however many it says in the question. So yeah, he was happy to do that. So let me just check. I don't think there's anything else. I have managed to do some stitching this week. The beginning of the week I wasn't really up to anything. I didn't feel like stitching, I didn't even feel like diamond painting. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday I just didn't feel like doing anything. So, but I have managed to do some stitching as the week's gone on. So I am trying the acrostic for the 24 hours of cross stitch Facebook group. If you guys are in that Facebook group, you will have seen my post that I put in at, well, towards the end of November. I obviously put, you know, newbie question, when will the acrostic for December be dropped? And the lady who's doing it actually replied to my comment. She says it's usually within the last couple of days of the month, you know, to give you time to prepare for the next month, to get whatever pattern you want to associate with that letter. So I have been giving it a go. So the one for December is gift your stitches. So I've put it down the side here, so gift your stitches, and then I've given it a go of what patterns I want to go with that letter. So for example, the first day the letter was G, so I have put haunting night, and because it's got a ghost in it, so yeah, haunting night, ghost. And then the next day was I, and I didn't have or couldn't think of any patterns or whips, so I went with a colour. I went with indigo, you know, purple indigo, to work on Flutter, the Oracle stitch along. Then F is flower, so the coffee sampler has flowers in it. And then T was thankful, and that word is in the Autumn Favourites by Shannon Christine. And then the next one was Y, so I have associated with the B pre-stamped kit that I got gifted, because it's got yellow in it, so yellow, Y for yellow. And then the next one as well is O, so I've done orange, and again that is the B pre-stamped kit. So I'm going to go through with you guys what I have been working on, and I've been using Pattern Keeper, so I've been able to keep a track of stitches. There's a couple of projects I've not been able to count stitches on or calculate stitches on. So first of all, I'm going to start with the caterpillar cross stitch stitch into Christmas. So I have managed to get a little bit more done. I've done the bricks down the side here. I've done the jumper since you guys last saw it. I've done the gnome, and I have done the reindeer. I've done Rudolph. So I've just been moving the work down. I have decided in the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Facebook group, the progress group, a lady in there had put a post of 3 penguins in a row. So there's a big one, a medium one, and then a small one, but she put it up here and I'd already stitched this star, but I just love those 3 penguins, so I have changed this bottom section here and made that into a rectangle to put the penguins in. But then I hit a problem. I realised that I'm going to be a square off. I'm going to be a block off. So down here there is a sleigh, there's the door, and then there's a stack of presents and a sack of presents. So I think I'm gonna put a another sort of little square down here and do the sack of presents, but then I'll have the stack of presents at the side here. So I'm hoping to be able to make a small square like this baubles in here and put it down here, stitch it down here and put the sack of presents, or unless if I have another look in the group and see if anybody's got any alternative, because I know some people have done like different jumpers. Oh no, I know what I was going to do. I was going to do Mrs. Claus. That's what I was going to do. I was going to change some of them because I believe in this square here originally it was a cracker, but I've put the gnome in because again that was another alternative that somebody had posted in the Facebook group. But yeah, I am so very pleased with the progress on this one. I think I did maybe what date? So the date that I started the acrostics was the 7th, so Wednesday the 7th. I think I worked on caterpillar on Tuesday. Yeah, all day Tuesday. Yeah, no, maybe. Yeah, because Monday I just rested. I just wasn't up to anything. Yeah, so I think it was Tuesday. I worked on it in the morning and in the afternoon, and then some more in the evening, and then when my eyes finally gave out I did a little bit of diamond painting. So then, like I said, on Wednesday I then started the acrostics, so we'll get into those projects now. So yeah, like I said, I am very pleased with the progress on caterpillar cross stitch. So yeah, very pleased with that. Oops, let me turn that over so we're not having a scratchy needle minder. So the first one I worked on, I need to get No, I think I actually wrote down. I don't need to open Pattern Keeper, I don't think. So the first one is, yeah, Haunting Night. And I have done a little bit on this one. So I remember telling you guys that I decided to restart this one because I wasn't getting along with the what's that thread? It's not perler, it's the other, you know, the one that you can't divide. I was really struggling on this count fabric. So this fabric, I think, yes, I tea coffee dyed it, so I did it myself. But yeah, I decided to restart it. I think I'd got up to, I'd not quite finished the tea. So how many? 53 stitches. It's a lot more than that actually, because I hadn't finished the T, so I did the I, the N and the G, and then I moved into night. So Haunting Night, and this is the one. It's a Doreen Jones. So I'm down here, I finished the word haunting and night down here, so I'm going to move up and then do this line here, and then I'm just going to keep going up, and hopefully with the way that I've done it, might be cutting it a bit fine because I've got to put the ghosts in here, and then I've got to put the line of pumpkins. So like I said to you guys before, I don't know whether I'm going to have room for this border. I might just do the simple purple border all the way around. I'll have to see what room I have got. But yeah, I've written down here I got 53 stitches. Let me just double check on a Pattern Keeper. Let's open it up. So we have Haunting Night. So I started, this first bit here was 89 stitches, so I need to deduct, I got 100 and 170 if I deduct that off. Yeah, so 170 apparently, according to Pattern Keeper, with those couple of letters and then that word night. So yeah, that was the progress on Haunting Night. So I did that one on Monday, because what I've decided to do is next year I'm going to be taking part in Whip Go and the acrostic challenge. So I do the acrostic in the 2 middle weeks. So week 1 is the first Whip Go number, then the second 2 weeks are the acrostic, if it's roughly about 14 letters, and then the last week of the month is the second Whip Go number. So I'm having a practice this month because I'm hoping, well, I've kind of done the Whip Go projects as the calendar and the bee, but I have kind of included the bee in the acrostic as well, so I could take the bee out of the Whip Go and just focus on this, but we'll just have to see how things go, because then this will become the last week in December, so sort of after Christmas, but I want to get this finished for Christmas. But anyway, that was the progress on Haunting Night. So that was the 7th, which was the Wednesday. So the next day, the Thursday, was the Flutter by the Oracle Sal Facebook group, and it was this little bit of progress down here. So this is going to be another leaf. I know I put indigo, I know I put purple, but I'm waiting for one of these motifs to come back in. But it has got indigo in the pattern, so that's how I have associated it with the eye for the acrostic. So yeah, I've been doing some more of this leaf, and I just have the screenshots on my phone. I didn't actually download the Flutter. Well, I have downloaded, but up to part 7, and there was 9 parts, so I didn't actually download the full finished. I've just got screenshots on my phone. Maybe I should have downloaded it and put it on my computer, and yeah. So I don't actually know how many stitches I got in there, but yeah, I think I had a bit more. I think I'd done sort of up to this top bit here, so I've done all of this here. I just think I worked on that one morning maybe, or one afternoon, but yeah, I did all of that there. So that's Flutter. Like I said, I don't know how many stitches I did, but so that is Flutter. Then I worked on the coffee sampler. Oops, no, I've already got the bags open. Right, so how many stitches on this one did I do? It says 113 is what I've written down. So I will show you guys. So it's this way up. So this is where I am on this. So I've done all of this section in here. So I'd already had this bit here done. So I did the flower head here. I did these diagonals here, and then I finished this middle bit here. So that was the 113 stitches. It doesn't look like 113 stitches, because when I was looking at it and writing the number down, I thought that can't be right. But yeah, all in that flower head, all here, and then this diagonal here. That's 113 stitches. I mean, you wouldn't think it, would you? But yeah, so that is the first motif done. So I will show you guys what this one is going to look like. No, don't want to go in the pattern itself. I want the other, that one. So this is what it is going to look like when it's done. So I have done this first top corner, and I've got all the rest of this to go. It says, first I drink the coffee. Absolutely. And this is by Happy Mood Point. So yeah, I've got that first motif finished. I've got quite a bit to go. So like I said, that was 113 stitches. You wouldn't think it. But that is the progress on the coffee sampler, and I worked on that Friday. Then on to the next, which is, whoops, needle minders are sticking together. Give me a second. Just pull pull that one off a minute. So the next one is Autumn Favourites by Shannon Christine Designs, and I will tell you guys, I have not written it down. Oh no. No, I didn't write it down. Oh no. I didn't write it down, guys. Right, so I will show you where I am. So this is how much I've got done so far. And yesterday I did all this orange. I completed all around the flower. There's going to be like a sunflower, but I picked the wrong thread. I did the orange instead of a yellow. So let me show you guys what it's supposed to look like. This one. Nope. Keep disappearing on me. There we go. No. Keeps opening the pattern. I don't want it to open the pattern. I want to view the PDF. Right, so I will show you guys. So I have been doing this really pale orange around the edge. So yeah, I went for a bit of a darker orange. Yikes. And I think I've gone too dark because it's very similar to the orange in the word pumpkin. So yeah, I think I've gone too dark, but I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to pull it out. Well, not at this point anyway. But yeah, so let me have a look, see if I can work out how many stitches. So I'd already done that, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 34, 36, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 50. Ah, that's where, right. I'd say I've done about 100 stitches. Yeah, I'd say about 100 stitches, maybe more. But yeah, just a bit of a guesstimate, because I didn't write it down. So I'd say at least 100. So this is, yeah, the Autumn Favourites by Shannon Christine, and I worked on that one yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, being Saturday. Yeah, so I worked on that one. Then my next one is the B pre-stamped cross stitch kit. So when I pulled this one back out for today, I have worked on this one this morning while Sunday dinner was cooking, while I was waiting for it to cook. And I've done some of these lighter pink colours. It's this like red dot symbol in here, so I've gone in and done this here, this here, this here, and this here, and I've just finished up at the top here, so I need to come down and do all these bits in here. So that was the number 9. The number 9 thread is this red dot, so it's like a really pale pink, a dusky pink. Yeah, this lighter shade under here. So yeah, that's what I managed to get done this morning, filling in all around here. So, but yeah, that's the progress on the bee. But like I said, I seem to be putting it in with the acrostic. So yeah, I might be able to concentrate on the caterpillar cross stitch. So this is where I have got up to now with the acrostic. So yeah, I started this on the 7th, being, you know, the 2nd week, and it'll go right through to the 22nd of December. So I'm just here now. So tomorrow, being the Monday the 12th, it will be the B one again. So I might pull that B one out in the afternoon, because I find I can concentrate on pattern keeper or a pattern to follow in the morning when my eyes are better. When my eyes in the afternoon tend to get a bit fuzzy and I can't really concentrate on a pattern or anything like that. But getting a pre-stamped kit out, it's just sort of looking for the colour or the symbol and just stitching away. So but yeah, I find that much easier. So Monday will be the B. This is next week, so Monday the B. Tuesday is Haunting Night for the letter U. Then the next one, I'll get the Christmas sampler back out because it's got Rudolph for the R. S is the Christmas sampler, so I'll work on that for 2 days. Then T, I've done S is for strawberry because it's got a table or tablecloth in it. The other I, I've gone for the purple again, the indigo for flutter. The other T is the Christmas sampler, so I'll get that Doreen Jones one out again because it's got the tree, so T for tree. Then again C, the Christmas sampler. H is Haunting Night, so I'll get that one back out. E is the Cup of Cheer by Shannon Christine, so I've gone E for Elf because it's got the elf cup. And then the last one, the S, is the Stitchonomy Halloween piece, or I could get the Christmas sampler back out. So I think next week I'll be mainly focusing on the Christmas sampler and the Haunting Night, so both Doreen Jones kits. But where are we? Right, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the 16th, I'm hoping the Friday I will be able to do my Flosstube. I'm hoping I'll be able to get recorded. That will be the 16th, and I think that is when Is it most schools will break? No, it might be the week after, actually. Yeah, we've got another couple of weeks left. I thought schools would break up there, but I don't think. Yeah, actually. Yeah, they might. Yes, next Friday might be the last day for college and university for our boys. So, but I think that is everything. I forgot to show you guys what the Christmas sampler will look like. Talk about these patterns and then never show you guys. So this is the Christmas sampler, the Doreen Jones one. Like I said, it's got a tree in it. It's got the Rudolph. So yeah. So yeah, the R, the Rudolph, and then the T for the Christmas tree. Or I could have done the R for the Robin, whichever way. But yeah, that will be the Christmas sampler. And then you guys obviously saw the Haunting Night. Yeah, the other Doreen Jones one. So yeah, that will be let me show you guys the Cup of Cheer as well that I mentioned. So this is the Shannon Christine one, and that was the elf cup that I was referring to. So yeah, that's the elf cup that I've done for the E. Have I got anything else? No. So yeah, I think that is it. Let me just double check. I don't think I've got anything else. So today's Sunday dinner was a stew. We got a tin of stewing steak and just chucked a load of veggies and a bit more gravy into the slow cooker, or the crock pot is another name for it, but yeah, the slow cooker. I just threw it all in the slow cooker this morning and just let it cook, just let it do its thing. And then I kept checking it and I kept stirring it, and I was checking, you know, like the potatoes and the carrots, and checking that they were all cooked. And then I made the dumplings. We got a box of dumpling mix, so I made those, chucked those in, left it another half an hour for those to cook through and to fluff up really nice. So yeah, we had a nice beef stew and dumplings for our Sunday dinner today. And yeah, we've just finished eating that just as I came up here to record for you guys. So yeah, I made a coffee, came up here, got myself organised, got all my cross stitch out, and yeah, came on here to record for you guys, to try and give you guys a little bit of an update and what I've been up to. So yeah, I think this acrostic is going to work very, very well for me next year. Like I said, I am partaking in WhipGo, and then so yeah, WhipGo and the acrostic challenge with the 24 hours of cross stitch Facebook group. They also do the what they're called, the marathons, the weekend marathons, the 24 hour 24-hour weekend marathon. So whether you're team sleep, team no sleep, they ask you to aim for 24 hours of cross stitch over the weekend. So you can either do it all in one go, do the 24 hours over that weekend, or if you are team sleep, you can split it up and do it over, is it the 3 days? I don't know if it starts Friday morning or whether it starts Saturday. Might start Friday morning actually, because then people will then do the 24 hours right through the Saturday. Yeah, Friday to Sunday, the 24-hour cross stitch weekend, and they ask you to post where you started and then where you ended. So whether you did, you know, full 24 hours straight, or whether you did the 24 hours over that weekend, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and what you've been working on, like I say, the start picture, the end picture. So yeah, they do the 24-hour cross stitch weekend. They also, like I said, do the acrostic. So it's all challenges and goals to help you make progress on your projects, on your whips. So I find that a really good group to be part of. But yeah, I'm also challenging myself with Whip Go next year. There is a Facebook group, but there's also the lady that has the YouTube channel. So if you just put Whip Go in either Facebook or YouTube, you will find videos and all sorts of helpful information and hints and tips. And so yeah, I think next year is going to be really good, and I'm hoping to be able to stick to it. I'm hoping to be able to get some really good progress on my projects and hopefully see some finishes next year. But yeah, I think my next, I don't know whether I'm gonna do a normal floss tube next week, and then do a whip parade. Yes, I think I will. So next week, the 16th, is it the 16th next week? Next Friday, I will do a normal floss tube, and where I have managed to get up to with the acrostic and the caterpillar cross stitch. And then maybe the week after, let me try and work it out. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Huh? No. I started the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is there. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be there. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Next Friday would be the 23rd. Yeah, so Christmas Eve. So it's the 23rd. So I might do a whip parade where my projects are up to, because this goes up to the 22nd. So then I'll have a couple of days on the caterpillar. Yeah, I'll have to see. I might start working on the caterpillar in the morning and then don't know, or I might change my acrostic and do it on an evening up here, but then that means I'm not diamond painting. Oh, I don't know. Oh no, I don't know. Goodness me, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. So Friday next week will be a normal Flosstube, and then the Friday after, the 23rd, yes, Christmas Eve, so the 23rd, I will do a end of year whip parade. So I will show you guys where all my whips are up to, because over the Christmas period I'm not sure what stitching time, or yeah, I'm not sure what stitching time I'm going to get. So then, starting fresh, 1st of January, I will then start the new year. So whip go, acrostics. So yeah, I'm all ready, I'm all set. So then I have shared with you guys where I am with all my projects. So yeah, the 23rd, Christmas Eve, I will do a end of year whip parade. So then everybody knows where they are. Make sure I have got my pattern keeper all up to date. I made sure that I got my other projects up to date, what I'd already stitched on, you know, having the patterns on the computer. But yeah, since getting pattern keeper, I am loving it. When I showed you guys the autumn favourites, I'd managed to, you can click on the symbol and isolate where the stitches are, so then I could just count the blocks, because obviously they were highlighted, and that sunflower did look quite intimidating just on a printout. I was getting really confused. So yeah, being able to highlight the symbols, you can just count and follow it, and yeah, you're not getting confused and your eyes aren't going buzzy looking at all the symbols. And yeah, so anyway, I am now rambling at this point, so I think I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get off here. Yeah, so, but yeah, I am feeling much better. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys, and yeah, I do apologize again for not having much content this week. I just needed to rest, and now I can feel that my voice is going. I've done over 50 minutes, so I've been on here nearly an hour with you guys, so I think I am definitely going. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.